Beethoven, the musical genius who couldn't hear. Ludwig van Beethoven was one of the greatest musical geniuses of all time, but most people don't know that his life was filled with tragedy and sorrow. As a musician, of all your senses, which would be cruelest to lose? Perhaps the greatest tragedy Beethoven ever had to deal with was when he began losing his hearing at the peak of his career. He was born into a musical family. His father was a court musician and a music teacher, but he was a very harsh teacher too. Beethoven also had a hard time in school. He was probably dyslexic, despite the complex music he was composing from very early age. He allegedly couldn't multiply and couldn't divide, and had trouble spelling. Even in his musical studies, he gave the impression that he wasn't very smart. Can you believe that one of his early teachers said, as a composer, he is hopeless. At the age of 16, after his mother died too, Beethoven had to drop out of school and take care of the family. To put food on the table, he had to give private music lessons to anyone who would hire him. Perhaps the greatest tragedy Beethoven ever had to deal with it was when he began to lose his hearing at the age 28. He became completely deaf by the time he was 44. For a man whose whole life was music, this was truly devastating. He was given such amazing gifts, but that gift had an expiration date. But despite his deafness, he never stopped it composing. It's no inspiring how never gave up on his talent. During his lifetime, he wrote over 700 compositions. Even a complete deafness could not steal away the music that was within him. His music is so revolutionary because it was about what it was like to be Beethoven, what it like to be human. So, what would you do if you were Beethoven?